This is going to be a video on what I read in April. This is going to be a video about what I read in April and then what I want to read in May. The first book I read this month was Let Me Tell You What I Mean by Joan Didion. This is a collection of 12 essays, all somewhat tied into about her creative process and writing in general. I flew through this book. It's only about 150 pages, so it's super quick read. It reads quick. It's only 150 pages. You can get through this pretty quickly. But the essays include Joan's thoughts and insights on writing and showcase her incredible skill for reporting with empathy. All 12 of the essays I really did enjoy. I was expecting them to be more on writing and creativity in general, which I'm not like disappointed that most of them weren't. They all really tied into each other and were interconnected somehow, but I just think maybe my expectations were a little bit were set a little bit inaccurately, but yeah, I still really enjoyed the book, obviously. My favorite essay from the collection was Why I Write, which was written in 1976, and it was just a beautiful and elegant take on the need that writers feel to share their voice and better understand themselves and the world, which I deeply related to. I gave Let Me Tell You What I Mean 3.5 stars. Next, we have On Writing by Stephen King. This is a classic book. I won't spend too much time talking about it, but man, this book was beautiful. And if you are or want to be a writer or you're an aspiring writer, this book is a non-negotiable in my opinion. It's a masterclass on the craft and a close-up view into the life of a writer, of a great writer like Stephen King. So yeah, I gave this book 4 stars. All right, now we're gonna go into fiction. And the next book, before I say anything about it, I just want to let you know it is my current favorite book of all time, and that is East of Eden by John Steinbeck. This book is a book about good and evil and how we're constantly battling with this dilemma as humans. So Steinbeck basically takes the story of Cain and Abel and stretches it across generations of 2 families that are living in California's Salinas Valley, which is where Steinbeck, I believe, is from. So it's a family saga novel, but also a deep dive into human nature. Everything about this book was just perfect for me. The characters felt so real, and I felt like I knew them and wanted to hang out with them. And by reading the novel, there's just so much depth behind them, and I know that these characters will stick with me forever. And I will be rereading this book. I want to try and read it at least every other year. It was just amazing. And I gave East of Eden 5 stars. And so the next book is Orbital by Samantha Harvey. So I am recording this video on April 28th, and I'm 99% sure I'm going to finish this book by the end of the month. I have like 20 pages left, so I wanted to include it. So Orbital isn't really a plot-heavy book that's flashy or full of twists, but instead it quietly pulls you into this beautiful, weightless world where 6 astronauts are just living. They're floating above Earth, dealing with small problems and big thoughts, and the weird mix of wonder and loneliness that comes with seeing our entire planet from space. It's really a stunning and meditative novel that captures the breathtaking beauty and the quiet despair of human life that's seen from above. Like I said, I haven't finished the book, but I know I will. I'm 99% sure I will in the next 2 days. So yeah, I won't rate it quite yet, but I'm sure I'm going to rate it about 3.5 to 4 stars. All right, so it's a couple days later. It's actually May 1st right now, so I want to hurry up and get this video out. So I recorded what I read in April. Now I kind of want to give you guys what I want to read in May. Also, spoiler alert, I did finish Orbital. I told you guys I would. I finished it actually 2 days ago. So I think I finished it on the day I recorded that video. So there we go. I told you guys I was 99% sure, and I did it. And I don't know if I gave you guys a review, But I give it 3.5 stars, and that's just because it really lacked plot, but it was a beautiful and meditative read. So now for what I want to read in May. So first up, we got Patti Smith. She's the author of Just Kids, which I also want to read. I just don't have it yet, but I'm going to read that eventually. It's probably sometime this year, because I've heard great things about it, and Patti Smith is just an absolute icon. So yeah, Patti Smith Devotion. It's a book about her creative process, and then also it provides just a little short story. It's super short, it's like less than 100 pages. So, and then the next book that I want to read is, which I've started it, I'm about 40 pages in. I started it last night, but it's Martyr by Kaveh Akbar. He has a beautiful poem called The Palace that it was so amazing. Let me read you something from it. I didn't read the whole thing, but John Green did a YouTube video that quoted something that was just absolutely amazing by him. And this is his debut novel, and I've heard amazing things about it. So I'm excited to read that. But the quote I want to read is, "Art is where what we survive survives." Oh, so beautiful and so profound. I love that quote. Art is where what we survive survives. So good. That's in The Palace by Kaveh Akbar. Next is Bird by Anne Lamott. Again, it's like a craft book on writing. Again, I've heard great things about it. I started this one also, but I'm super excited for this book as well. I've started it, and again, I'm excited to learn more about the craft of writing. So that's only 3 books, and all of which I've already started. So I want to pick one more. Let's see. I've been wanting to read No Country for Old Men by Cormac McCarthy. Prophet Song I've also wanted to read by Paul Lynch. Looking for Alaska by John Green. I got this book, well, one, because I've heard great things about it, but also because it's written in first person, and I just kind of want to read a book from the first person, because I haven't done that in a while. So let's see here. I could also read The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck, which is a little bit longer. But let's see. No Country for Old Men. And maybe I'll do this one. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do this. And then the last book that I'm going to try and read in May is No Country for Old Men by Cormac McCarthy. So, yeah, that's what we got this month. All right, thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm excited for the month of May. Hope I'll be posting some more YouTube videos and more Substack essays, which if you haven't followed me there, the link will be below. And yeah, I'm super grateful and excited for a new month. So yeah, hope you guys all have a great month of May. And if you want to reach out to me, my email and my Instagram will be in the description below. So again, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Say bye, Vinny. Say bye. Say bye.